Well, hello there. We are back. It's Mike. It's Trevor. We're back here with Golden Opportunities, another edition of our weekly show where we talk about the hottest jobs in technology. How's it going, Trevor?
Doing great. How you doing, Mike?
I am doing excellent. Thanks for asking. Before we
Awesome.
get into the show, because I always forget, I'm going to remind you right now. Don't forget to like this video if you could and subscribe for us on your favorite channel, whether that's YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. We're going to show up on your feed once a week and keep you apprised of all the new stuff that we have going on here at Golden Technology. And just to remind you who we are, here at Golden Technology, we are developing people, we're empowering families, and we are driving innovation through impactful opportunities. And we do that by pairing world class technologists like all of you out there with extraordinary companies. So, Trevor, how's your holidays going? Did you have a good Christmas?
It was excellent, man. I couldn't ask for anything more than family time, and it was a great time. So, how about you? How was yours?
Yeah, pretty good. Had a couple of events that got postponed due to weather and COVID and all that kind of stuff. Still dealing with
Yeah,
that. Had a good time at a couple of parties though, and
good.
looking forward to seeing more. It's always good to see family, and
Hmm.
we have a big one, so it's a good time of year. So
Yeah,
we enjoy
that's
it.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of kid activities with the little ones. Of course, it's fun to do all that kind of stuff that we did when we were kids and live
Hmm.
it again as an adult. So
Yeah.
yeah. So what'd you get into? Any traveling or you stay local?
No, pretty much local. So we got hit by the same ice snowstorm that hit a lot of the country. So really cold, really snowy, rainy, icy, kind of crummy weather, but I mean, we made the best of it. So still got out, still did stuff. So it was still a great time. So
Yeah, it was like zero here and negative couple of degrees for like 48 hours straight. It's
yeah,
like a
I
heat
was
wave today. It's like a 50-degree swing. I
yeah, can
remember,
finally watch some of that
yeah,
snow melt.
yeah, well, it hasn't melted here yet, but
Yeah,
it's significantly warmer. It's funny how earlier in the year it got down to like 30, 40, and it's like, man, this feels cold. And then today, after a couple days in the zeros,
yeah,
45 feels like taking layers off.
yeah. Short
So
sleeves and shorts, but
yeah,
maybe not that exactly, but
Colby's probably in shorts for sure.
Kobe's in shorts.
When is he not? Right?
There
When is he not? All right,
you
so
go.
let's move on. We got to get to our dad joke segment. Everybody loves that. So give us your work. Give us your worst. What is your dad joke for the week? What do you got for everybody?
This might just be me, but I think this is really funny. Um, I just found out I'm colorblind. The news came out of the purple.
Uh, I'm gonna give you a
I'm just
clap.
glad I made it through saying that without laughing. So
It's all right.
I'm
We all have
happy.
our own sense of humor, right? That's all good. All right. So, what New Year's resolution should a basketball player never ever make?
Ooh, I got nothing.
To do more traveling.
Mm, nice.
I have the button, so we're getting applause for that one.
Yeah. Yeah,
But on
somebody's gonna get
behalf,
one.
but on behalf of dads everywhere, I vow to not make any more bad jokes for the rest of the year.
Nice. Thank you, Nathan.
For the rest of the year.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
will.
all right. We're moving on. We're moving on. Thank you all. All right, why are we here again? We're here to talk about golden opportunities. We're talking about the hottest jobs in technology and everything that we have going on here at Golden Technology. We like to count it down from five, and we're going to hop right into it. We have job number five, which is targeting and measurement specialist. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this one's kind of a unique title. It's honestly not something that I've heard before. So it's done a little research on it, which is always great to learn something. But really, kind of what it is a professional data development. That's really kind of what they're looking for, and that would kind of be like an alternate title as well. SQL experience is always a plus. Experience with ETL concepts, understanding those, and then being exposed to those and then agile principles. This is a huge agile shop, so it's kind of mainly how they function. It is completely remote, so we can consider anybody in the U.S. And we're looking about $50 to $55 an hour on that one. So that one's a
All right.
little bit short summary of that one.
Sounds good. Something new and exciting. All right. Job number 4, we have an application developer. Looks like it's a hybrid role out of Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah. So as an application developer, I think it's a combination between iOS and Android. I'm not exactly sure which one they would prefer. I think both would be always a plus. But they're looking at 5 years experience as a developer, experience working with business requirements and just gathering analysis data, and then hands-on experience working with application development tools, Visual Studio 6, or really any Visual Studio. And then .NET are the two big ones that they're looking for. So any of those, if that resides with you, feel free to reach out. We can offer about $50 to $60 an hour on that one. And like Mike said, it's a hybrid out of Greensville, South Carolina. So
Okay. I know some folks down there. All right. Job number 3, cloud engineer, also hybrid out of the Cincinnati area.
hmm yeah, so we've got a big client out of the Cincinnati area. I'm not sure if we did one on a cloud engineer before, but this one's a little bit lower level, so maybe it would be more tailored to some of you out there, just kind of a little bit fresher. Really looking for somewhere anywhere from 3 to 4 years of experience with implementation and development of web applications and front end technologies. Any sort of cloud experience would be great. Specifically, I know the client runs off of Google Cloud, though, so if you have Google Cloud experience, that would be awesome. But AWS, Azure, any other experience would be great. And just having done some of that implementation and support of different cloud solutions. That is a hybrid out of Cincinnati, and we can offer about 90 to 102K full time. Again, some of that can be up to negotiations too. So,
Okay. Sounds good.
mhm.
Moving right along, we have job number 2, and it is a ServiceNow admin role with a client out of the Cincinnati, Ohio area, but it's a remote role. So,
Mhm.
ServiceNow, what is this all about?
Yep. So pretty classic ServiceNow administration role. They're looking for having 3 years of using ServiceNow and development, configuration, some sort of administration experience is really kind of what they're looking for, and then strong knowledge of Web 2.0. So you're looking at JavaScript, XML, HTML, CSS, JSON, PowerShell, a bunch of different stuff in there. ITIL methodologies is, definitely a plus if you have strong knowledge of that and relational databases. HR service delivery, identity management tools, a bunch of different stuff in there. But if you kind of meet the top requirements, if you're kind of meeting the years of experience and some of those technologies or stuff that you're familiar with or even have a deep knowledge of, that would be awesome. That is completely remote. Client is out of the Cincinnati area though, so closer is always more appealing. So, but again, we can consider anybody. And as far as a rate on that one, I don't have a specific rate on that. It's open to negotiation. So,
Okay, fair enough.
mhm.
In unrelated news, job number 1 is also job number 1, ServiceNow. This one's a developer role, also
Mhm.
remote. Looks probably with that same client, I would imagine.
Yep, with the same client. So it's a pretty similar role. I think that they're kind of trying to bring in both positions at the same time to kind of work together on their new ServiceNow projects. So what they're looking for here is first of all, they're looking for a couple certifications. So as a ServiceNow administrator, looking for a certification there. And then the developer, they're also looking for that certification. So that's just a couple things to keep in mind. Around the same thing as the last one, 3 years of experience supporting implementation, administration, configuration, and then especially development, as this would be a more of a developer role. And it is a lot like the last one with HR service delivery, identity management tools, that sort of thing. So if that resides with you and you're in the ServiceNow development community, would love to speak with you. It is remote, and again, that's another one that's kind of the rates open and negotiable. So would love to talk with anybody who'd be interested. So.
Excellent. Good stuff as always. That's our top 5, everybody. Trevor, quick question.
Yeah.
If the folks out there watching, they don't necessarily fit a particular role that we talked about today, but they
Yeah.
particularly dig your style, and they think Golden Technology would be the perfect fit. What should
Yeah.
they do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, I'd love to chat with you. If nothing on this list fits kind of where you're at, if you're maybe more on the functional side, if it doesn't really reside with you very well, you're close, but you're not exactly. Feel free to shoot me a request on LinkedIn, connect with me. I'd love to connect with you as well. Try and put a little note in there too, just so I know, because sometimes I'm a little bit picky about who I accept, but would love to connect with anybody from the
Sure.
show or anybody who just kind of wants to talk. Would be able to
Okay.
give some wisdom, and would love to be able to reach out to you in the future about any sort of positions we have come open. So that would be the number
Awesome.
one best way. Then other way would be reach out to me via email, so I can attach that below. So
Okay. Sounds good. And as a follow up to the top five there, if we have somebody out there that is interested in applying or learning more about one of those positions, I assume they can also reach out to you directly.
yeah,
Uh,
so feel free to reach out to me, and then we've got our website as well, which I know you were probably going to talk about too. So yeah, feel free to
Woo.
check us out there at the job listings. You can apply through there, and a recruiter will reach out to you there as well. So either way works. Just feel free to get in contact with us.
Yes, lots of things happening. Those are our top five, but we always have more. I don't know. What do we usually have? Somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 plus open positions that we're actively looking for the proper fit for. Is that about right? Maybe
Yeah,
even more?
I would say 70 is a very accurate number of kind of what we have and what we're looking
Nice.
at too.
So
So
lots of things going on. Yeah.
mhm.
So get in contact with us. We'd love to connect you with the dream job, hopefully. So
Yeah.
and as a reminder, I am remembering twice today, but let's smash that like button if you don't mind, and if you would subscribe to us on the channel, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. That will help us by helping to keep you informed. You never know. We might not have talked about your perfect spot today, but we might talk about it next week or next month. And
Mhm.
you never know when somebody that's connected to you has a perfect role come across the show, too. So
Yeah.
help us keep you informed and help us spread the word. That'd be great. Stay tuned, and we will be back each week. And Trevor, any closing thoughts before we let the folks go?
No, I hope everybody had a happy holiday, and hope you have a great new year. And just enjoy family time.
Excellent, excellent. Happy holidays, everybody, and we will see you next year.